and welcome to BBLB Celebrity Hijack. Hope you're very well. It's day 13, it's 7:32. Today we are talking all about the new flavor of the month. Amy, everyone, there we go. Everyone bloomin' well loves her. It's official. Come over here, you. Yeah, over here. I can tell you who we've got on the show. We've only got her F&F on the show. There we go. Oh, good clapping straight from A&E. That's what we call support. Later in the show, we're going to be dropping in to hear the Gospel according to Matthew and James, and I'm going to part of Spirit of Spirit of Sanctu over in the Big Mouth studio. And today's hijacker is comedy legend Joan Rivers, everyone. Those young'uns don't know who Joan Rivers is, they're just like this. Yeah! That's when I clap. She was here earlier on today. We did ask her to appear in the show, and she gave us this very concise response. Oh, my God, no. Are you serious? Why would I want to appear in that pile of crap? Charming. But if you want to take part in the show from the comfort of your own home, then get in touch with today's Little Brother's Big Shout. Here's how to do it. Leon, if you would, please nail it. 0871 200 1040 is our phone number. Ring up and speak to us there. Text studio and you comment to 83188 or email us via the Channel 4 website, channel4.com/BBLB. Over the last week, housemates and hijackers alike have been drooling all over poor Amy, which is not particularly brilliant for someone with such high standards of cleanliness. With that in mind, today we are asking you, let Leon nail it. Amy, what's the big attraction? Everyone loves her. Why is she so damn well popular? Get your texts and emails coming in now while we crack on with Little Brother's Big News. OK, first things first, news fans. At 4:05 this morning, there was coupling ahoy in the house. Yes, indeed. As two talented pairs canoodled under the cover of darkness. Take a look.
I thought you said that it was undercovers. Do you really?
I'm by far the best for listening, but million times.
Really?
I love her. For me, she's a sexy girl and talks nicely.
So that's how you girls go, is it? Even her hair is bendy. At 12:51 this afternoon, Joan Rivers introduced herself to the housemates as the latest celebrity hijacker in a superly understated style. Let's take a look.
Who's that?
Yeah, my friend does them.
Yeah.
Was it your friend has done that?
I don't know, my friend.
Okay, jokes are over.
It's Joan Rivers!
You thought you were going to be on television and become celebrities? Well, you're in for hell. It's Joan Rivers. Think of me simply as Ann Robinson with liver spots. I want you out of bed. I want you dressed looking good, please. Today is going to be a day where I decide who stays and who goes.
Terrifying. And big news just in, as part of her hijack, Joan is choosing who's going to be joining Victor to face the public vote on Friday. So we can reveal the unlucky housemates are Amelia, Liam, and Jeremy. Tune into, not our Jeremy, not the hair twirler. Tune in tomorrow night's main show to get all the juicy details, and lines will be opening tomorrow as well. That was Little Brother's Big News. So, we are almost at the halfway point tomorrow, and at last, it's all getting a bit lovey-dovey in the house.
Everybody in the house of love.
But it's quite hard to keep up with who fancies who and who's just teasing. So, we've got a bit of a recap for you. This we do know. Jeremy, where are you, my friend, first fancied Amy, who doesn't today, but then he transferred his affections, as we can see here, to Amelia. Now, they've had the hots for each other since day one. Agreed? Yes, indeed. It started with a stretch. And as we saw in the news, it's still going strong, but the main obstacle is, of course, Victor, who we think has a soft spot for Amy, as he displayed with such classic and beautiful lines as "You fall from the sky like angel" and "I love you." From Amy's part, we believe this is reciprocated with lines such as "I hate you" and "You make me cringe." Nathan also has a slight soft spot for Amy, but with no grasp of subtlety, as the first person he told was the nation's biggest gob, Chris Moores, and the second person he told was Amy. This was a shock to us because we thought, as did the rest of the housemates, that Nathan was going to get it together with LaToya, but this seems to have called, unlike Anthony and Callista, who we saw cozying up in bed in the news earlier on, even though she's got a boyfriend and she's so dumped. And there's even potential, we believe, between Callista and Jay, but we suspect this might just be clothes-based, which leaves us with John, who appears to love everyone, and Liam, who's doing a fairly good job of loving himself. So that is what happens when you put a bunch of young people together. Exactly the same thing that happens when you put a group of untalented young people together. That is our house of love.
Everybody in the house of love.
Now, one of the happiest housemates ever left the house this week, and she is on a mission to spread the happiness. We sent her this morning on a mission to meet some of the happiest people in the world, London's commuters at the height of rush hour. WIZZY.
Hi, today I'm here at Liverpool Street and I'm super happy and I'm here to cheer up all the commuters on their way to work. Hi, how are you? Anything I could do to make you happy this morning?
I wouldn't have thought so.
No, how are you today? I'm here to make you happy. Is there anything I could do? People aren't very happy this morning. Is there anything I could do to make you happy this morning?
Very happy, thank you.
You're happy already?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. The sun has got his hat on. Is there anything I could do to make you happy this morning?
Well, you're just smiling. That makes me happy.
Oh, as long as you're smiling too. I've got a trophy for being the happiest taxi driver in London. Hi, how are you this morning? Smile, have a nice day. Hi, keep smiling. I'm having a great time, really am. Give me a big smile and you get a teddy bear.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah? Is there anything I could do to make you happy?
No, I'm going to work.
Oh,
Maybe after work.
okay. Oh, I love you. Here you go, have a teddy. Keep smiling. A nice massage, ready? Has that cheered you up?
Yes, it has.
Anything I could do to make you happy?
I should think so at your age.
Oh, what would you like? Anything at all?
Nice big kiss.
Oh, mwah. I spent the morning here at Liverpool Street trying to cheer up all the commuters and I think I've done a great job. Keep smiling.
Now, we thought it was about time to pay a visit to our friends over in the Big Mouth studio. It's resident genii, Matthew Horn and James Corden, everyone.
Dermatologica! How are you, baby?
All right, dudes, what's happening?
All right, boy. Don't leave that one hanging.
I never would.
are ya?
It's there for me, I'm going to take it. So, only a week in the summer and
Yeah.
3 weeks now. How are you enjoying it?
Good. It's harder, isn't it?
Yeah, it's great though.
Yeah,
Fun.
it's big fun.
Who's been your favourite hijacker so far?
Oh, I'm still Lucas.
I'm Lucas.
Matt.
Yeah, Lucas.
Really?
Yeah,
I mean,
definitely.
He's been brilliant. He was absolutely brilliant, but you don't think anyone's sort of put the bar up there?
No one's been as funny. No one's been as funny, for me personally. Like, that first night, the opening night was, I think, the best opening night
It's also
of Big
lovely
Brother.
and warm as well, which is so
It was lovely
rare
and
for us
warm,
around here
yeah.
as well. OK, we're talking about Amy on our show today. Amy has emerged as the new house hottie. Are either you attracted to her? I'm thinking Hornio, that is your bag.
Yeah, you reckon?
Yeah, you and Amy, definitely. You're like a...
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, she's fit.
A conceptual artist, though, I imagine.
Serious.
as well.
Quite serious.
She needs a funny guy to start hanging out with.
But then that's why her and Matt would never work.
If you could get her to clean any square, Northern Hemisphere, what would that square be?
Leicester Square, it's a dump.
I've got a
Can you
square.
help me out at all?
I've got a
Because you
square-
seem to be leaving me hanging.
I've got a square next to my bed, which
Yeah.
has got, there's like a remote, a DVD box, a cup, and then sort of on the edge of the square there's like a plate with some crumbs on it. That
It
would be
makes a
great.
square, doesn't it,
That would be
underneath
great
that?
if she could.
She
If
could
she
come
could
around
clean
and clean
that.
that.
That's almost all my flat needs at the minute.
There's a place for her around your flat next to your bed. That's what
That's
you're
not what.
saying.
No, not like that.
Headline.
Not like that.
Act.
Not like that.
Anyone else in the house doing it for you? I'm thinking you are kind of a Callista kind of a guy.
It's so weird that you said that because she's only started to become attractive to me recently.
OK, go on.
I don't know why. I think it's now only because Anthony wants her That's made me want her more.
You've literally just opened the door into every man's mind.
I've seen her and I've thought, well, you're a boxer. I'll never be able to have you in a fight, but I'll take her off your hand.
What about Amelia? Do we like Amelia over in the big mouth?
Yeah, always. Yeah,
He's got some
of those cutaways of her doing a shizzle.
Yeah,
is incredible.
amazing.
You looking forward to meeting Amelia when she comes out, Honey-o?
Well, no, because we met her mum or auntie, so they didn't like us.
Did they not?
No. we had her mum on the phone on the show, and we talked to her, and then
sort of cut her off.
It wasn't your fault. There was the guys.
But they were talking in our ear, going, right, you've got to cut her off, and you've got to, So she ended up going, all right, thanks, bye. And she wasn't very happy about that. Well, no, not so much her; it was the auntie, wasn't it?
Yeah, we went to apologise, and
we went over to say a proper sorry.
Yeah,
and.
The eyes were burning.
Oh,
okay,
God, it wasn't nice. Yeah.
And who do you think deserves to join Victor? Well, I can tell you who's going to join Victor. Amelia, Liam, and Jeremy.
Wow.
Thoughts on that? Who do you think...
Liam's getting a bit of a rough ride, isn't he, Liam, at the moment, I think? Mm-hmm.
But they're a little clique, aren't they? Amelia, Victor and Jeremy.
Yeah.
They're a little sort of gang of their own. So I wonder... Because I was quite surprised when Victor stayed on Friday, so... I'm not sure what he's doing for people at home, but obviously something. So I wonder... I think it's a straight shootout between him and Liam.
You enjoying this series in terms of the people who got in there?
I think it's all dependent on the hijacker, really, isn't it? And so it changes from day to day.
I would have agreed with you up till yesterday, and now I think they've started to become the right people.
Yeah, it feels like it's just starting to bubble under with some chemistry and stuff like that. And I think it's, in that... I think... They haven't had, I think because they're perhaps a bit brighter or whatever, there isn't that kind of instant, oh my God, we're best friends, we'll be best friends forever, no, we're not, I hate you. Everyone's been a bit like that, but I think they're starting to actually form some proper friendships. So that's going to make it more exciting for the next couple of weeks, I think.
Loving you, boys.
Oh,
Good luck tonight.
Oh, God.
Take it easy.
Oh, God.
Coming up in part 2, we're going to be getting an exclusive from the boyfriend of the girl everyone's talking about, Amy's other half, Tom.
So much.
Do not miss it. See you in 4. One more shot of those.
Incredible.
Amazing.
All going on in here. Welcome back. It's day 13. The time is 7:49. Just gone. Still to come, we're going to be delving into all things Amy. Her F&F are here. But first, some culture as we go behind the scenes with yesterday's hijacker, Brian Saul.
Hello. That's not. Yes.
Do you want them?
Am I really wearing something that Janet Street Porter has worn?
We've cleaned them.
Ah! Oh, I hate being old. My name is Brian Sewell. Your task is to construct a dinner.
Can we not buy the packeted cream spinach?
No.
No. Spinach is a deceitful vegetable. Yes. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Take that silly thing off your head. And I suppose one has to be slightly computer literate to understand all these buttons, which I am not. I don't think I'm audible. There is no reaction. Is there? Yes, there is. What most interests you when you're not being a singer-songwriter?
I'm not a singer-songwriter.
You're not? I'm looking at the wrong person. Amy.
Yes?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Right, I can't hear you. Fine. Well, I've thoroughly enjoyed the day, but I'm not at all sure about the housemates. Don't think they quite know what to make either of me or of the task, so we shall see.
There we go. Now, for a self-confessed former Ming troll, Amy's attracting rather a lot of attention since she went into the house. Everyone seems to love her, and as great as she is, there's something we just can't explain about her. Just do not know why. Here to tell us more about the squeaky clean housemate who's turning thoughts dirty is Amy's sister, Julianne, and better mate, Nadia, everyone. Hello, Julianne. Hello, Nadia. How are you?
Yeah, good, thanks.
Wonderful stuff. OK, before we go any further, we're going to take a look at all the attention that Amy's been attracting lately. Take a look.
You're the new nation's sweetheart in many ways, I think.
I'm sure.
Do you really like Amy? Do you fancy her?
Yeah, of course I do.
Amy is so fit.
Every day looking at her, you're getting hotter. I don't know, it's seriously freaking me out.
How do you do it?
I quite fancy Amy after today.
I just think you're a real talent, and I don't see how anyone else can really triumph in this competition. You're absolutely fantastic.
With those dangly earrings and...
Who do you fancy in the house?
Amy. Your effortless grace, your constant beauty, it walks with you. You're like a living poem, so I don't think you really have to try.
Let's just get married in the diary. Please. Can we get married?
Do you know what? She looks hot in that wig. Weirdly.
I saw Amy's face, and it was like an inspiration to keep working on my body so I can have a body of a Greek god, like her, as a Greek goddess. We love you. Simple as.
There we go. Everyone loves Amy. Discuss, has she always had this effect on men?
I've been friends with Amy since we were 4 years old, and I've got to say, Dermot, we were a bit geeky at school when we were young, had these, like, lanky legs. None of the boys were really that interested in our corner of the playground.
Yeah.
But then we hit 14, and Amy just blossomed into this beautiful, amazing person, leaving the rest of us behind.
I very much doubt that, no.
She was a Ming troll before.
She was a Ming troll before.
Yeah, like
You're a
she
very
said.
nice sister, aren't you, Julianne?
But that's what I feel bad about, because we used to tease her that she looked like a troll when she was little.
It's your fault! You're the reason why she's so disturbed about the whole Ming troll thing. Now, when Amy found out about Nathan's crush, she seemed slightly embarrassed. I mean, he didn't go about it particularly well. Do you think she's enjoying the attention of the boys?
I think she was embarrassed with Nathan, definitely. But I think she was also quite concerned about LaToya's feelings, because obviously...
Of course.
I think she's really flattered, though. I mean, like, if all the boys love you, all girls like that, don't they? Come on, Dermot.
Yeah, I imagine they do, you're right. We are now joined by Amy's boyfriend, Tom, on the phone. Now, Tom is a bit of a man of mystery, it has to be said. So we don't know his surname, and we haven't got a picture of him. So what we've done is create an artist impression of the type that she's been attracting. We imagine Tom looks something like this. We have got Nathan's hat, Russell's hair, and Chris's face. Tom's with us right now. He's on the phone. Hello, Tom.
Hello.
How are you? All right?
I'm good, thanks.
Excellent. It's nice to see you. OK, first of all, a lot of men, including the country's favourite Lothario, Russell Brand, have taken a shine to your girlfriend. What do you think about that?
I think you should take it as a compliment to Amy. I mean, she's a good-looking girl with, like, good personality, so she's always going to attract attention.
Nice touch. OK. Did you expect this to happen when she went into the house?
Yeah, I did a bit. I mean, as I say, she's a great girl, and she's always attracted quite a lot of attention since I've known her, so...
OK. Tom, if it is your real name, are you worried at all about the attention she'll get when she comes out of the house? Because she seems to be quite a private person.
Yeah, she is. I mean, she's a really down-to-earth girl. She'd never let something like this affect her. I mean, I think she'll handle it really well.
OK.
And,
Now, Tom, you won't know this, but last night Amy said if she could wish for anything in the world, it would be to fix your shoulder, which I think deserves some sort of an R from the audience. What happened to your shoulder? I mean, in the artist's impression, it looks a bit wonky, but we obviously don't know that.
Yeah, it's a flattering impression. No, I had an operation on my shoulder a few years ago, and it's not great. But...
Oh, I tell you what, Amy's surrounded by walking wounded. We've got Nadia over there with the leg, and you've got your jiffy shoulder. Wish you all the luck with the shoulder, and congratulations for being a brilliant boyfriend.
Thanks very much.
Bye, Tom. See you bye, Tom. Yes, Tom. There we go. Now, I mean, I know the answer to this. Presumably you guys have met Tom.
Yeah.
A future for Amy and Tom, or do you think she might be attracted to one of her potential suitors in the house?
Ooh,
Amy's not that fickle. She wouldn't be going for any of those in the house.
I want them to get married and have babies, and they're a really big couple.
Yeah, they are. Great
OK,
couple.
if, however, there had to be one that was more Amy's type than any others, who would it be? Whether it be inside the house or one of the
Well,
hijack.
Chris Moyle. Because he's
Really?
from Yorkshire.
She loves Chris Moyles.
Does
She
she?
loves
Oh,
him.
I imagine she enjoyed
He's
that.
going to
OK.
love that, isn't he?
Well, in fact, we did a little bit of statistic stuff here with the audience. 55% of our audience love Amy, including 3 of the boys and 13 of the girls, which is interesting. There we
I
go.
love Amy. I love Amy.
Well, I love Amy too. We're covering all bases. And Barty, in particular, in the art department, has expressed his interest too. I don't know if you can... there we go. Day and night she's been in there. Now, enough of her love life. What do you think Amy hopes to get out of Big Brother?
Just the fun, really, the experience.
I think that because she's so talented, you haven't necessarily seen on Big Brother about her art. They're obsessed with this cleaning thing. She loves art, and I think she'd really like to take something out of that kind of influence it with some of her artwork. Maybe, like she says, the Turner Prize. I reckon she'd love that. But
well, it's interesting, actually, on tonight's show, how she gets on with Brian Saul.
Yeah, I can't wait to see that.
It's good stuff. It's on tonight. Now, and lastly, do you think she has in any way, shape or form a game plan? Game plan's probably not the right word, but how has she gone into the house? I mean...
She's definitely been herself. I mean, she was shy the first couple of days. I've never seen Amy shy, but this has really made her shy. But since then, she's come out of herself. And...
I think she definitely wants to win, but I don't think she's got any weird plan. Just have a good time, be nice to everyone, and get as much out as she can.
Brilliant, you are. You're just preempting my questions. You're terrific. Perfect interview. OK, they are with us for today's big shout. Continuing the theme, Amy, what's the big attraction? Simon in Northumberland is on the webcam. Hello, Simon.
Hello, Joe. How are you doing?
Not bad at all. So, Amy, what's the big attraction?
Yeah, well, she's a nice lass, you know, who doesn't flaunt herself too much. And she's got a great sense of humour, I think, in the respects of when Victor said in his silly little voice that he done, how she fell from the sky like an angel. The way she just instantly reacted with, I hate you and you make me cringe, is just fantastic, I think.
Perfect one-liner. Brilliant. Thanks a lot there, Simon. That webcam works a treat, doesn't it? Paul in Leicester. Hello, Paul. What are your thoughts?
Hi, Dermot. Well, I think the boys like her because she's warm, approachable, has a very good sense of humour, and like Tom said, she's a very down-to-earth girl.
Brilliant, yeah. I mean, I think we're all sort of...
And she's fit.
And thanks a lot. There we go.
It's because she's Leeds. She's down to earth.
Nadia's on fire. Brilliant. Listen, thanks a lot to all our callers. Thanks a lot to all our guests as well. Amy's F&F and, of course, Matt and James, everyone. Matt and James on Big Mouth straight after the main show tonight with celebrity hijacker Brian Saul. We're back 7:30 tomorrow, joined by journalist and friend of the show for this series anyway, Polly Hudson. See you tomorrow. Good night.